Continuing coverage now of our local Oscar winners. Steve Bognar and Julia Reichert were back home in the Miami Valley today to teach the next generation of filmmakers.
It comes days after they won an Oscar for their documentary American Factory. And 2 News reporter Deborah Bogart joins us live at Wright State with a look inside this once-in-a-lifetime lesson.
Well, Julia and Steve are both former professors here at Wright State University, and Steve is actually an alumni as well, so you can imagine how legendary they are. Today, they talked to those students about their experience as filmmakers, and they hope from their testimony the students learn the importance of hard work and community. It's not every day you get to learn from the nation's best documentary makers, and that wasn't lost on Wright State students today at the Tom Hanks Center for Motion Pictures, saying what they learned will take them far in their filmmaking careers.
Carefully tell their story, even if you tell your own story. That's a very, very responsible part of being a filmmaker. You have to be able to tell these stories carefully and with passion.
Steve Bognar and Julia Reichert just made it back from LA and their Oscar win, stopping at their former stomping grounds to meet with a room full of students, many hopeful documentary makers themselves.
Last year, Hannah Beekler won an Academy Award. She is an alumni of this very program, and she came right after she won that Oscar. She came back to Wright State and talked with students and passed the Oscar around, and that really inspired us to come today.
They also passed their Oscar around, but say their passion doesn't come from the desire to win awards. It's to tell Midwestern stories, and they hope the students learn documentary filmmaking isn't a career, it's a way of life.
You fumble your way around. There's so much uncertainty. It's a bad movie for many, many months before it's a good movie. Having faith in that process, that if you put in the time, the work will emerge and it will get better.
And the duo isn't done yet. They actually have another documentary in the works, and that's going to premiere at the South by Southwest Film Festival next month. Reporting live at Wright State University, Deborah Bogart, 5 on 2.
All right, Deborah, thanks. Yeah, what Steve said there is really true. In talking to him, American Factory, the film they started to make, was very different from the film they ended up with. It really changed as the months and years went on.
Starting to wish they could have bottled up some of that Los Angeles weather.